This is the 1,000 subscriber dance.
It's my birthday. It's my birthday.
It's actually not his birthday today, but the very day that we hit 1,000 subscribers, just coincidentally happened to be Joe's birthday.
I woke up first thing in the morning, looked at my phone because I thought, oh wait, we might have 1,000. And sure enough, 1000. It's my birthday. It's my birthday. I'm Joe. This is Sherry. Thanks for watching A Life More Light. Today will be Sherry's very first time hooking up the camper. Totally hooking up the camper.
It's true. Does that sound lame considering we've owned the camper for 2 years?
Well, you've done mostly the inside stuff.
I have.
And I've done the outside stuff, and we kind of take turns with the dog, so.
Right, exactly. So when he's usually hooking up the trailer, I'm doing other things. So I've gotten a few glances, but I've definitely never done this myself. It's actually one of my goals for 2020 was to learn how to do this myself.
We're running out of time in 2020, so better get on that.
All right, let's do it.
All right, let's. First things first, we're gonna put the hitch in, and an asterisk, this won't be on the test. We have a locking pin, and that's a good idea just to make sure that no one's gonna steal your receiver. But we also have is this makes such a world of difference. We were on super bumpy roads one time coming back actually from picking up our camper, and the road, Google took us on a road that was super bumpy, and the receiver would just rattle around inside of the 2-inch hitch like crazy. And someone had recommended this, and it works beautifully. I'll put this in, we'll do maybe a little time lapse here.
It's a clamp.
Yep, it's just a clamp, and I'll show you how it works. But let me get it all set up here and maybe a time lapse, and then we'll explain what it does. So once the receiver is in, you can see better how that clamp works. This clamp takes up the difference between the hitch and the receiver. So it allows it won't move around. So this is really in there, as we're normally, without this clamp, this would bounce around some. I think we paid maybe $16 for this. We'll put a link down in the description, but it made such a difference in our ride quality.
Teach me.
All right, first thing, we want to get rid of this lock. So just take the lock off. Now we gotta put the movers in, which not everybody has camper movers.
We're just gonna bring the trailer to the vehicle.
Yeah, right.
Everybody does that.
Well, most people bring the vehicle to the trailer.
Well,
We bring our trailer to our vehicle.
okay, let's do it. Your eyes are so icy. Ooh. Icy blue, wow.
So there's a power button right here.
Okay, we just press the power button.
So you turn that, and then that center light will go on. Yeah,
Oh, I see it.
Yeah,
it's green.
The light. So the left and right rollers move independently, so you've got to push both buttons at the same time.
Okay.
To make them go in. So I'm going to push the left and the right, and then you might hear, depending upon our lawnmower neighbor, you might hear.
Loves to mow the lawn when we're shooting. Okay.
So here it is.
Left and right at the same time.
Here we go.
After the power button.
Yep.
Okay, let's go get it.
That did not sound good. That
What?
didn't sound good. It doesn't normally sound like that. It's smoking. Yep, it's smoking. This has never happened before.
We are
It is smoking.
like a week and a half before our warranty's up. Wow!
This may have turned into a different video. I didn't see that coming.
We need to call them right now because we are that close to warranty. Holy crap, guys! You actually witnessed the death of our caravan mover.
It seems maybe just one of them though.
What are the odds of us being actually recording? We do everything like normal and it just goes up in smoke.
Literally smoke.
I cannot believe that happened. We emailed Safari Condo right away. I'm not expecting, I did get a reply saying they would get back to us, but no expectation for time frame. And to be honest, like I'm not expecting a quick reply, and I'm just thankful that this time it wasn't something that would keep us from using the Alto.
Yep. Yeah.
Okay. I think it's gonna go pretty high.
I think so too. Now the chucks are behind there, so we're not going to roll off or anything.
No. Leave it chocked.
Yeah. Okay, let's go up. I don't know if everybody does this, but I put the emergency brake on.
Oh.
Then it doesn't roll, because sometimes you put it in park and it rolls forward or backward, and then you do the dance back and forth between the ball and the driver's seat. Typically, we're moving our trailer to our truck, but in this case, since the mover died, we're moving the truck to the trailer. And normally we like to get the ball like not directly under the receiver, because sometimes the little lip that's under here that connects under the ball won't engage properly. So we like to leave the ball just a little bit beyond the receiver. It's possible that this is a little too far beyond the receiver right now, so we might have to push the trailer forward a little or back the car up. So this little blue button here, you can see that. Press on that blue button, pull it out, and that drops out. Okay, so the ball is inside of the trailer receiver now.
Right.
And this mechanism needs to be able to get all the way down, and this needs to engage here. And that's an indication that the ball is affixed properly.
If it's not in the right spot right now, you are not going to be able to pull this down.
Right. If this makes it down, then you know that it's clamped to the ball correctly. And it does go down.
Ta-da!
And then next, in order to make sure that this stays down, you want to put something through here. We use just a simple lock mechanism that goes through, and then this goes on. Okay. And then you lock it up to make sure that it's secure, that it won't come off.
Perfect.
Before you hook up anything else, it's probably not a bad idea to make sure that this is connected so that the receiver and the hitch are connected together. And now we'll start the electrical, the safety chains, and the breakaway for the trailer brakes. So here's the electrical. We have a 7-pin. It's important to make sure that sometimes when you're camping that there is no debris in here, whether it's pieces of dirt or cobwebs or something. You can spray a little bit of contact cleaner in there if need be.
Or moisture.
Or moisture, that can happen too. Yep. This goes into the 7-pin connector here, and you see there's a tab here, and that tab goes to the left, to the driver's side when that goes in, because then this engages, the lid engages on the 7-pin connector so it can't pull back out.
What a hardcore connection they make there.
Actually, I don't know why this is, but I always make sure that the links aren't kinked anywhere.
That makes sense to me.
I think the reason might be, and maybe share in the comments if you know differently, but they're probably at their strongest this way, and if they're kinked, maybe they're less apt to be successful in the event of emergency. All right, so now I'm just taking the chain and hooking it up right there.
Okay.
And it's crossed. So
it
this one
looks
comes from
good.
this side and goes to that side. And this one is from the left side and going to the right side.
I like how it's crossed. It looks pretty.
Is that why we do it, Sherry?
Pretty sure.
Because it looks pretty?
I'm pretty sure.
What I've heard, unfortunately I've never had to experience this to test it, but if the trailer comes off of the hitch, it allows it the opportunity to land in this. Like
Whoa!
That. I don't know if that's true, and I don't want to find out.
Let's never do that.
Lastly, this is for the trailer brakes. So in the event that the trailer comes loose, this will engage the trailer brakes. So,
and it goes right next to... Oops.
Yep, I just put on the same one as I put the right-hand side of the chains on.
Okay.
And the idea is that if this gets yanked on, it pulls, and this switch activates the trailer brakes, and they'll lock up on the camper.
Oh, wow.
And I think that's everything.
It sounds a lot more high-tech than it looks, in my opinion.
Well, and it doesn't feel high-tech once you know what you're doing and you do it and you hook it up all the time. It becomes rote pretty quickly. You have a checklist. Now I have it in my head, but initially we had it written down. but now doing it slower, yeah, it feels pretty techy. We did it. We backed it up, put it on. We haven't hit the garage. We didn't ruin the car or the camper.
We're not done yet.
Well, we got this far.
Yes, true.
And I think all we got to do is get it out of the garage, and that might be the tricky spot because they're kind of tucked in there a little bit. So the last thing is to make sure the windows are closed, make sure your doors are locked. You want to make sure that the deadbolt is locked. And then if you have any outside compartments, we have a little garage on the other side, so I always make sure that that's locked. And the last thing that we do is turn the lights on, check blinkers, brakes, make sure all the lights work.
She appears to be okay.
I wasn't worried about her. She was running like this with something in her hand.
Oh!
I think we live in a safe neighborhood.
Okay, so light check.
Yeah. All right, let's go fire it up.
Go. I usually just say, whatever light is blinking, that's what I say. Left, right, brakes.
I did it. Now it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, 1 sec. Okay. So it's my turn, and I know a lot of you have never done this before. I'm feeling like this is somewhat doable, but I feel like it's gonna take a really long time, and I'm not gonna put you through all of that. So I'm gonna start a stopwatch, and I'm sure this will be edited down because this is probably gonna be the longest video we've ever shot. And ready, go.
Wait. Before we go, when we started the original video, it was my birthday, and now since then, it's your birthday. So wish happy birthday to Sherri in the comments. Our birthdays are a week apart,
yeah.
So.
That's true.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Ready?
Ready. Here we go. Are you recording right now?
I am.
Okay. So just to let you all know what's going on in my head right now, I genuinely have no idea what to do first. I think I'm gonna raise the tongue first. Okay, here's the thing. I'm gonna look at Joe. He just gave me a shaking of the head. He shouldn't do that. I'm gonna do this as if I'm on my own, and he's only gonna stop me if I'm going to cause grave harm or injury, okay? So.
Deal.
I'm gonna raise the tongue first.
Deal.
Thanks. This baby moves around so easily in a garage. Okay, I think that's enough. Okay, I'm going to take this thing off. I know this is out of order. It's probably driving him nuts. This is definitely out of order. But I'm gonna feel better if that lock's not on there. Oh! Oh! Did I get it? Oh! I got it! Oh, it was that easy.
Congratulations.
Okay, I'm just gonna put it in my pocket.
Oh, why do you feel silly about that?
Because I know you don't do that.
Oh, all right.
Okay, now I'm gonna back up to the ball. Back the ball up to this. Okay. Let's do that. Hey, I remembered to put the emergency brake on so it didn't shift. Okay. I'm gonna lower it. Okay. Girl power, girl power. Okay, I'm going to lift up the wheels and take them off. Push a little button. Oh, it's hard. I guess it. Woo! Yeah, you got it. I felt really rough there. That's why the voice. All right, I'm gonna lower this thingy. Oh, that's what does it. Okay, this has gotta come out first. Okay, but I didn't realize that comes up. Okay, this could be hard, guys. I find if you pull it up a little. Ooh. Ah! So, I'm like, it's starting to shake. Okay, I'm gonna put this in here now, because this seems like a good idea. I got it. Okay, I think I'm just gonna make the connections now. So, I'm gonna start with electrical. Here's a little nubby, and then the little nubby goes on there. Okay, I got that. One of these, and one of these. and a breakaway. I think I got it. So now I just have to get the chocks out, and I mean, technically, as long as everything's locked, we can go. I'm gonna move the car a little so we can get the chocks out. The back one's totally fine, but the front one's a little sticky. I'm gonna have to move it. So I'm gonna back it up a little. Oh my God, always with the keys. Stop it. Am I supposed to back up or go forward? Back up.
Back up.
I was trying, it wasn't just going anywhere, so.
What?
I was in reverse.
Is your E? Don't tell you?
Oh! Then I left the emergency brake on. That's classic. Who doesn't forget that?
Everybody does.
Everybody. Yeah. Woohoo! Locked. Checked my garage. I had to put my wheels away and the chocks away, but I mean, it hooks it up. We're ready to go.
Yeah.
Okay, let's check the stopwatch. Wow.
Yeah, like what?
11 minutes and 17 seconds. That is, I'm not even joking. That is like an hour and a half quicker than I thought it would take me.
Nothing wrong with that.
I seriously thought this would take me forever. And I didn't do anything. I mean, I did things, I think, a little differently than you, but I didn't do anything.
Nothing wrong. No.
Like, we could literally go on the road right now.
Yeah, check the lights.
Check the lights!
Yeah, that's all.
This is amazing!
You did it.
Guys, you have to learn how to do this because I'm so excited right now because I didn't know if I could do this. And it really wasn't that bad. And honestly, I don't even think he was that great of a teacher.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
It's not true. I learned a lot from him. This experiment of having to hook up just encourages us to get out there on the road ASAP.
I think that having the opportunity to not have the movers at this time in this video was the best case scenario. It allowed us an opportunity to hook this up for the first time without the movers. You have confidence you can do it. I have confidence I can do it. I think this worked out pretty well. And I'm hoping that you watching this, if you've never hooked up a camper before, or if you have some fears about hooking up your own camper, now you have some confidence and some opportunity to do it yourself. You can do it, right?
Yeah. And I did say this would be about the teacher, so I have to thank you for teaching me how to do this. Mwah!
Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.
Bye.